ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the business part of the evening after quite a busy day for this young lady next to me. And it is a privilege to thank and to invite Eddie Archer, the convener of the record. He's travelled all the way from South Africa to lead up the team of referees that we've had at the record. He was here a few years ago down the road in that record shed, and now he's come to the new record shed. So please give a warm welcome to Eddie Archer. Hold it about there.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Before I present the certificate to Marie and say something to her, I firstly want to say thank you for Matt, Papa, and their family for the shed, the sheep, and everything they get ready here, as well as Stuart and Alan and everybody that was involved with this record attempt. I think that was a well-organized record, like always, and the food was too much for the referees because we haven't worked that hard today. Thank you. I think we can give them a hand. And then I'm sorry that I must break the news, but we just heard that Papa's father-in-law, Matt's father, passed away this afternoon, and our condolences to them. And then I want to thank my fellow referees today, Johnny, Dave, and Martin. As always, you made it easy to be a convening referee with all your support from yesterday and today. And I also want to thank the 3 trainee referees, Pete, Andy, and Mark, for your support throughout the day. Thank you to you. And then Marie.
Hello.
Marie, I already sent a video clip to South Africa, and tell the farmers, here's a young lady that can shear quite well, so they can get her there for the merinos.
Oh, yeah.
Marie, that was my first time that I convene a ladies' record and officiate at a ladies' record. And I will always remember this day.
Oh.
But because of your endurance, your commitment, your workmanship, that all impressed me. So I want to present this certificate to you that say you are the world 8-hour women's record holder with a tally of 370. And the better part, a rating of 11.34. 11.34. That's very good. So I'm sure we'll see a few more records coming, but congratulations and keep on what you're doing.
Thank you.
So this one and then that one.
I'd now like to ask Mr. Andy Rankin, on behalf of BISCA, the British Isles Shearing Competition Association, because he's got a bit of paper as well.
Thanks very much, Hugh. Well, I've got the pleasure of presenting this BISCA Award to Marie. Marie's done this the hard way, you know. In the British record, it's 2.5 kilos of wool. Marie's short 3.8, so well done.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, now we move on to the lady of the moment. And Jono's been working hard writing this speech for her.
Yeah, right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, our new
It's only been one page.
record holder, Marie Usher Smith.
Yes. Sorry this is all written down, but I would definitely struggle to find the words if it wasn't. I'm very aware that not just anyone gets to stand up and attempt a world record, especially somewhere as prestigious as Trefrank. I've got so much respect for all the shearers who have spent their whole career working hard to break records. Matt, Rowley, Ivan and Stu, all on this farm. Yet here I am because someone has got to be the first. I'm honoured to have that opportunity. Fortunately for me, the team around me has enabled me to dream bigger than I dared possible. I'm proud to work in an industry where women are paid exactly the same rate as men, where men and women equally for the hard work they do, in competitions to shear according to my grade and not just my gender. I love this industry where world record holders help other ambitious shearers reach their goals. I've got so much respect and gratitude for the women shearers who have paved the way forward. I want to say thank you to Kerry Jo. Even though I haven't met you, you're a beautiful shearer and an inspiration. Thank you for giving me a tally to chase. I didn't quite hit the mark today, but we still gave it our best shot. Emily, Megan, Pauline, Sarah, Pagan, Heather, Eleanor, just to name a few, you've all been incredible role models. Thank you to Sasha as well. Have a great day in February, you will. On to some thank yous closer to home. Like I said before, the team around me has been awesome through this whole process. And most of them have had many jobs to do, unlike me who just had one job. First, I'd like to thank everyone who's come today. Thank you so much for cheering me on. It's kept me going all day. I'd like to thank the judges for all travelling here from South Africa, Australia and as far away as Wales. I hope you've had a good day. Thank you for working with the team. A big thank you to all the sponsors who've made today possible. British Wool, for your generous premium sponsorship. Thank you for all the wool ball courses as well that I've been on, and thank you especially to Alan for those courses and your advice. Everything you've done today. The UK shearing industry just wouldn't be where it is without you. Thank you so much to Heinegger for keeping me right with gear. You've been phenomenal, Simon especially, you've been so generous. I truly couldn't have done this without you. And thank you so much also to Adam for sorting my gear out today. Southdown Duvets. Southdown Duvets, I know you were keen to be involved in a women's record, so it's been great to have you on board as a premium sponsor. Thank you for all your support. And Agramin, again, you were very positive from the outset about being involved, so thank you. And Brian, V8 Combs, you're a legend. Your combs are awesome, and thank you for all your support. The sheep game, Cammy and Lizzie, they made our polo shirts, and even a bunch of scruffy shearers scrub up well, so thank you. To all my sponsors, Romney Marsh Wolves, Brendan's Livestock Transport, Romney Tweed, Finns, Chandler's Ultrasound Scanning, George Mudge & Co, Agwood, Massey Ferguson, Watertunga Wildlife Reserve, National Sheep Association, Fernhill Farm, Pasture Tech, Ben Nichols Mobile Sheep Dipping, Precision Hydration, Hope Spinal Wellness. And then I'm sure there's more, and I'm really sorry if I've forgotten you. Just thank you to all the sponsors. I couldn't have done this without the support. Thank you to anyone who's donated to the Just Giving page or bought raffle tickets and donated today. And thanks to all the companies who put forward prizes for the raffle and the auction. The fundraising for me was always a big motivator. So it's been great to support a couple of charities who, it goes without saying, mean so much personally to the team here today. Thank you to Matt behind the bar. Hydration is pretty key to this job, so well done. And Nathan for the live stream. I know there's quite a few people watching that couldn't be here today. It's pretty niche, but you are definitely the UK's best sheep shearing record technician. Hi, Nana. Emily, you never really seem to get a mention, but no one knows you're here. You sneak around, and at the end of the day, you just have these incredible shots. Where are you? Hello. You always capture the energy of a room so well, so thank you for being here. Thanks to the first aiders. Hopefully we haven't needed you, but good to know that you've been here. Thanks to all the farmers of Kent, around Banbury, Cornwall, the Scottish borders who let me shear their sheep. It's actually the first sheep season I've sheared full time, so thanks for the opportunity. Will Dixon, thanks for the opportunity to come up and shear blackies. A month before a Romney record was bizarrely probably the best thing I could have done. And thanks to Angus and Jill for having me. Thanks to Ian Lucas for your support. And for all the shearers and rousies I've worked with this year. Hopefully next year we'll get to work together so I can not be a boring bastard and have a few beers with you next time. Thanks, Donk, for all your support. You're a legend. Martin Howlett, thank you for everything you've done today and over the past couple of years. You do talk some pretty random shit, but turns out a lot of it is pretty useful too. I remember you asking me quite directly after your, or before your record, when I was going to do one, and I had been thinking about it for a while, so sometimes just having the right person saying the right thing at the right time just gets that spark going, so thank you. Matt Luxton. Hello. Your knowledge and passion for getting the best out of people is immense. It's been a real privilege. Thank you. Danny also for today. It's not just physically getting me back up here, but he's just been an awesome person to have around. Thank you. TJ. She's the best shearer's cook around, and we're so lucky to have you here. You've really kept the whole team well fed. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you, Pat and Albert Gin, and thanks to anyone who's done a load of baking and stuff I just don't even know about behind the scenes. You've all been awesome. John and Sean, there's no one happier to be asked to wash up than my brother. But more than that, you two have been there for me every step of the way. Sean's flown all the way over from Switzerland. Thank you so much for being here. Sheila and Jimmy, thank you so much for all your support over the past few years and sorting the whole team out with accommodation. I don't know where you are, but thank you. There you are. Where are you? Hello. Thank you. You're up. Hugh, behind the scenes, you've been here working hard all week, getting things ready, and you've been awesome as ever, keeping me focused and relaxed as much as possible.
I tried.
having a bit of a laugh in the bus. I mean, what is it? Buggy. You're the cornerstone of these records. Thank you so much for everything you've done. Some of you won't know Pete, but he's a Frank Shepherd here, and he's just an all-round good guy. He's been getting wool out of my way every time I come down here shearing and sorting sheep out and keeping everything running this week. So, hats off, you're a star. I want to thank just the whole team. These guys here. So much positivity, just so much encouragement all day. Like, literally every single sheep, they were just like, had belief in me and just told me to just keep going, and they were just awesome. When I asked this team if they'd all help and they said yes straight away, I knew I'd found my tribe. Honestly, guys, some of you have travelled a hell of a long way to be here, to support me shearing for most of you, what is just a regular tally day. It really means the world. Molly, Colin, Callum, James, some of the others have been here a week setting up, so particular thanks to you guys. Especially also as my front man there, he's just been on at me all day to go faster and hold on to them and run in the pen and breathe, so thank you, those things really helped. Hannah and Grennan, thank you so much for being here today and everything you've done in advance. I don't know what it is about the Welsh, but you make wicked wool handlers and you're just wonderful women. Laura's done so much for me. She's been coming out wool handling through the season, even though she actually hates it. She's been running around getting raffle prizes and banners and helping at home when I've been away, and she made sure Dad could be here today. Thank you so much. Hannah Prebble. She's the best cousin and the best friend a girl could ask for. Her endless positivity and belief in me, even though she has not the first idea about shearing, is just the best thing ever. Love you so much. Jono. He's the calmest, most reliable character, and just this endless mantra of "you can do it, my love." Just this thing has been going on a long time, and we've just not been able to see much of each other at all. We got married in October, and he's had to put up with me being away chasing sheep for such a long time, so hopefully we'll change that after today. Maybe. Dad, I'm so pleased you're here. Mum isn't here. She's probably watching. She's probably been screaming at the TV because she quite likes watching sport and stuff like that. And she's just managed to fall down the stairs and fracture her neck and break her wrist a few weeks ago. So Dad's not only been checking sheep and making hay and taking Mum to all her hospital appointments, but just for the last few years just put up with me being off the farm more than I've been at home, basically. So you're an absolute star, Dad. I probably won't be able to thank you properly apart from just spending a bit more time at home. Oh, wow. Pip. It's true what they say. If you want something done, ask a busy person. I have no idea how Pip does everything she does. Her farmhouse is always full of people, meetings going on all the time, endless paperwork, kids always busy and loving life. She's truly remarkable. And to have allowed us all to descend on the farm this week takes someone very special. Pip, thank you so much for all your support and making today a reality. Dusty and George, you are special boys. Hugh needs to watch out, with George commentating on his own shearing. The pillows flying around the living room to the tune of "This man is unstoppable." It makes me very happy seeing how much you guys love the farm and shearing. Sorry it's not a lamb record, Dusty, otherwise you probably would have been tipping sheep all day. I know you got told that they were too big for you, but I hate that too. So. Fern, maybe one day you'll be able to add 100 or so onto this tally, and I hope I'll be there to support you doing it. I'm still going to say all this because it still needs saying, but all of our love and all of our thoughts with Matt and the family today. Matt, what you did with your record in 2016 on this farm changed the face of the UK shearing scene and the scope for records. You are truly innovative in everything you do and stop at nothing to get a job done, always making time for other people even when you have none for yourself. Matt and Pip have brought so much to the UK farming industry, always leading from the front. The shearing training is awesome, and we are very lucky to have Matt representing England at the World Champs next year, and I know he will have immense success with that. Thanks for everything you've done with me. There's not a hope in hell I'd be here without you. Even from the other side of the world, your support to me and Stu has been amazing. We really are sending all our love to all of you. Now, we'll have a few beers in your honour later. Someone else who couldn't be here today, and that's Kira. She better be watching. I know she's probably really bored of the shearing part of it. But. Kira, where do I start? She's been the brains behind this operation, and at times it has been military. With the mother of all spreadsheets on the go, she's organised the social media where I need to be and when, organising the team even though she couldn't be here. She's been cleaning my shearing jeans through the season, baking for the team. The list is endless of how much time she has invested in this. When someone as strong as Kira is on your side, failure is not an option. Thank you. Elliot, if you're watching, the only person I know that likes winning more than Stu is unsurprisingly Elliot. That boy loves a race. Thank you for having me to stay at your house, Elliot. You're a little star. Hey, just someone else. Right, so when Stu took me on as a project, I'm not sure what he realised quite what he was getting into.
No, I didn't.
No. Otherwise he definitely would not have said yes. I didn't even have to ask, he's just mad. He has literally had to start from scratch, teaching me how to tie my shoelaces, doing his very best to make a shearer of me, but it's been a bloody hard job, especially today. But his unflinching commitment and support for the past year has been the backbone of this record. Stu is an absolute fountain of shearing wisdom. He is incredibly dedicated and obsessive over detail, highly ingrained in his habits, as most successful people are, but he's also the most chilled out guy you could meet, especially with a beer or a rifle in his hand. In fact, I was surprised to learn that there is something he can talk at length about, even to rival his love of shearing, and that is his deep-seated, unconditional love of beer. Have you got one in your hand?
Yeah, I've got plenty.
That's all right then. In all seriousness though, I'm immensely privileged to have been in his company not only as a mentor but as a friend. He's been incredibly patient, given the huge and steep learning curve that I've had to throw myself at. And for a shearer of his calibre to have the humility and integrity to invest in someone as inexperienced as me goes far and above the call of duty. I will never be able to thank him enough for everything he's done for me.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we need to have one more round of applause. Before we do that, I've got to say that everybody in a team t-shirt, there is a drink behind the bar outside in memory of Alan Smith. And we'd like to thank Simon very much for that. So, ladies and gentlemen, one last time, our new record holder, Marie Usher Smith. Just open the damn thing.
I have a husband for this sort of stuff.
Poor old Million.
Where's your team t-shirt? We need to put our team t-shirts on. These guys, ready? No, these guys.
There's a load of cups here. Ladies and gentlemen, while we try and sort out John obviously doesn't open champagne. Whoa, James! Play nicely. The final tally is now going to go up on the board.
You didn't look it back at you, do you?
So as the final tally goes up, could I ask all of the amazing team that have made today possible, and as Marie said, it's been a big team effort. Could we have the whole team up for a picture? And ladies and gentlemen, the tally has gone up on the board. The last run was 90, so that gives a new 8-hour women's record of 370 full wool ewes. And ladies and gentlemen, as we get our team to the stage, in memory of Alan Smith, he loved to do this. Could we please have 3 cheers for Marie? Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Before we go up to the Willsey down, we would like a full team photo, a full team picture, then we invite our referees to join us for a picture, and then the referees would like a picture with Marie. So we get the full team organised, and then we'll move on to the next one. Right, listen, Emily. She's a professional. Go and sit down here, boys. Could we have the referees in as well, please? Everybody stay. Could we have the referees in, Can we have the trainees as well? Yeah, that's right. Mr. Prebbles, Danny